Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel for a brand new Let's Play, and this one is called The Sims 4 Life and Death. Of course, it's The Sims 4 Life and Death. It's the most recent expansion that came out, but we are focusing on a lovely, beautiful little couple here who is in debt, mind you. But we're focusing on them. So, the current family that you're looking at are the Mayberries. This is Walter and Georgia, and their little cat, Minnie. Now, Walter and Georgia have been through a lot over the years. They have overcome some struggles, but they have made it. Or so they think, because as you can see in the left corner over there, in the left corner, we have negative 1,564 simoleons. And in the right corner, we have the family. So we're going to start off with Georgia. Georgia and Walter have been together for years. They met in high school and they have been inseparable ever since. They got married and they had children. So they had two children, Justin and Rhea. And Justin and Rhea grew up kind of close, but with a lot of differences between the both of them. For one, Justin, he dropped out of college. He was going to college. He was studying for a law degree, and it got overwhelming and he couldn't take it anymore, and so he dropped out. Rhea, on the other hand, she has a great relationship with her parents. However, even though her dad does not agree with her life choices, he is still trying to make an effort to, show that he is supportive of her. But as you can see, Walter doesn't really have that much of a good friendship with Rhea's wife. Rhea is gay, and Rhea got married to Eden. So Rhea and Eden are a couple. Justin got married to Kaylee, and Kaylee already had a daughter. So Kaylee's daughter is Zoe. Kaylee had Zoe in a previous relationship. It was rather an abusive relationship, and so Zoe is the product of abuse. But let's not try to make Zoe seem like she's a different, Zoe is still part of the family. If you guys are wondering, Kaylee was the original Daisy from Daisy's Bloom, but if you watch, we'll get back to that, okay? So Justin and Rhea are the children of Georgia and Walter. Now, if we look at Georgia, we can see that Georgia is the one that is just basically holding the family together. She is not a fan of Kaylee because she feels as though Kaylee is trying to take advantage of Justin. She feels like Justin should have never dropped out of college. He should have finished his degree. And then the fact that he got married to Kaylee is just kind of upsetting to her, but she doesn't know Kaylee enough. I don't feel like she tried to get Kaylee to understand what Kaylee's situation was, even though Justin has tried to, explain to his mom that, she comes from an abusive relationship and he loves her and he loves Zoe. And she's trying to bond with Zoe, but I think Zoe and Walter loves Zoe, okay? Walter loves this little girl. He is just so fond of her, and he always just wants Justin to bring her along whenever Justin comes over. Even though Justin had those mistakes that he made in his life, Walter still thinks that Justin can make up and he can overcome. So we're kind of focusing on the elders in this Let's Play because I've always wanted to have a Let's Play that focuses on elders, but I never had the opportunity to do that because I was always afraid of them dying and my game being over. We both know now that there's no game over here. In fact, we'll be able to play them as ghosts and so on and so forth. So that is the storyline behind Georgia and Walter, who are right now just sharing a nice embrace because she just woke up. She's feeling quite lovely. It is 6:11 in the morning. She's feeling so happy and so good. So they are kind of in debt. They don't really have much money right now. Things are a little bit hectic for them. He's gonna go ahead and resume the coconut rice. Things have not been going so well with them lately. They bought their house and the house is already paid for. However, they didn't anticipate, that they would be running out of funds so soon. I also think I want Walter to go ahead and add this bike to his inventory so that, you know, the two of them can go bike riding together. I wish someone would make a mod so that your Sims can ride bikes together, be like go for a bike ride around town kind of thing. So she is currently going into the kitchen to grab some sugar cookies. We're not going to have that. Another one of the problems that Walter has been having with Georgia is she is very much a sweet. She has a huge sweet tooth. She loves sweets. She loves baking and stuff like that. And she's on the brink of having diabetes. And so, you know, Walter is just, he's just like, babe, I don't really think that at your old age you should be eating sugar cookies. You guys see, I canceled this, and she's still marching over there to that fridge to have that. I think I'm just gonna have her drink the seltzer water. Can you leave the cookies alone, Georgia? She is obsessed. She wants to have these cookies. She desperately needs to have these cookies. Anyways, he's going to be making coconut rice today for breakfast. I don't know why. She's going to have that lovely seltzer water. And I think Mr. Man here actually wants to go pee. She wants to go pee too. He is going to go ahead and use the toilet. He's just like, babe, can you keep an eye on the pressure cooker for me? Because I am cooking some coconut rice. She's like, check on the pressure cooker yourself because I want to pee. He's like, but I wanted to use the bathroom first. Like, can't you just go upstairs, use the upstairs one? And she's just like, no, I don't want to use the upstairs one. I was going to go to the bathroom first. So she's going to use the bathroom and he's going to go to the upstairs one because he loves his wife so much and he doesn't want to argue with her. So he's going to go upstairs. She wants to make another sim happy. I think that's easy for her to do. And she also wants to flirt with herself. So I think she's going to go ahead and do that. I didn't tell you guys about their traits. And I think I'm gonna do that while she takes a shower and that. So she is erratic. She basically gained that trait after some time. So she has a little bit of erraticness to her. And she also is on with early onset dementia. So there is a possibility that she could possibly forget her children, but we're working on that. I wish someone would make traits like this. Like, is there a way for your sim to be forgetful? Can someone make a forgetful trait? The reason I ask is in The Sims 3, there literally is a trait where your Sims can be forgetful. And I absolutely love that trait because your Sims literally forget. Like, you could tell them to go wash their hands and they will literally go and do other things and forget what you told them to do. They will just like stand there with a question mark over their head because they're thinking like, didn't you tell me to do something just now? Like, what was I supposed to be doing? So, yeah, that happens. Anyway, Walter is going around kind of cleaning up all of the dishes. And I think Georgia is going to call her daughter today. I think she's just like, Rhea, honey, I haven't seen you in a while. And I just want to know how you're doing. So she's going to chat with her on the phone. And Walter's going to, yeah, Walter, nice job telling you are out here telling Georgia she should not be eating sugar cookies, but look at you. He's less like, honey, you know what? I'm just gonna have a sugar cookie. She's not even paying attention to him right now because if she even saw that he was eating this sugar cookie, she would be like, honey, I thought you just told me that I can't have sugar cookies, but look at you. Where is Minnie? Minnie is laying down on the bed. I'm also having this issue with this house where for some reason the animal, the cat, the lighting, I'm sorry, it's not the cat, but it's the lighting. The lighting for some reason. Why can't I sell? How the hell I can't sell the light because of insufficient funds? That doesn't make any sense. What the fuck? Guys, I think we have a simoleons issue. They weren't supposed to have that amount of money. What the heck just happened? That was crazy. Okay, so I'm just gonna delete that. And I'm just gonna grab a new light and put it in the bedroom. That was wild. Sorry, that was the craziest glitch I've ever experienced. I'm also going to just like change up some of the lights that are in here. Because of the fact that I'm having issues with a lot of the lights in here. Whenever my Sims walk under them, they suddenly just get like really yellow, and I don't know what that is all about. So I'm just gonna remove the lights and put them back down, and that should change the situation. So she did have a little bit of a chat, and she is kind of working as a Grimturn. Georgia works, and Walter doesn't really have a job. Walter is just retired. So she has this thing where she is just very interested in death. In fact, she has a close death experience, and she became great friends with the Grim Reaper, which is kind of strange. But I think Walter is going to have a nice conversation with his son. I think he's going to probably I don't know, should we like call him up? Let's have a video call. I think he's gonna video call Justin, and he's going to be like, hey son, put Zoe on the phone. I have been missing the little tink, and I just want to talk to her. So, aw, look at him having this video call with his son. Oh my gosh, I love him. He's so adorable. Okay, so let me just get a screenshot of him just kind of having his little video call here, and he's gonna clean up all of the plates, and I think we can maybe take Minnie for a walk. He's also gonna just clean up this once he's done with that call, and then I think we can probably take a nice little bike ride around the neighborhood, because why not? So we're gonna have him ride around on bicycle. Yeah, he's going to take a little ride around, a little stroll around town. So he's cleaning up the dishes. I think we need to release the steam vent on this thing, but he's gonna go ahead and take a nice little ride around the neighborhood. And it's just his early morning routine, you know? In the mornings, he likes to go for a little bike ride, likes to hike around the town. He spends a lot of time near the city hall, and he loves playing chess. Now, there are a couple things that I need to do. Like, for instance, I definitely need to adjust some of his skills because, as you guys can see, they are elders, but they don't really have the skills. So I am going to be giving the skills as I see fit. I think he would be at level 5 of the fitness. And when it comes to romance, I'll say your man is at a level 5 because he's really been in this game for a long time. So he's just riding around the neighborhood, and I'm gonna let him do that. And then I'm thinking of probably today's actually collector's day, so there are a couple of things that he needs to do: collect a new postcard, collect a new crystal, collect a new fossil, collect a new insect, and collect a snow globe. So there are quite a few things that I would like for him to do today. Just gonna go around the neighborhood and see what is around here that we can collect to kind of check off some of those things. I think I'll have him look for frogs over here. Hopefully he has the common sense to ride his bike over here rather than run the entire way. And yeah, so he's just basically at home doing his thing. And oh, there's a fossil over here. So I'll have him dig for that. What is this? Ooh, well, what's this? Because I honestly don't know what it is, but he's going to go ahead and check what that is. And we can kind of just look around this little area and see if there's anything here that we can collect. So was that the fossil I initially clicked on? No, that is a new fossil. So I'll have him dig for this fossil here as well. And then I'm thinking maybe later in the evening, him and Georgia can kind of go out for dinner. I think maybe dinner would be nice. So, yeah, I'm not too sure. But let me have him stop riding around on the bike. Oh, commonsensically, he is using his bike to go around and grab these things. Let's see if he's going to keep using his bike. It's in his inventory, so yeah, he is not the type. He still got it in him. He's not the type. So he's just like, yeah, I'm going to ride the bike because I am not I am not going to be walking around. No way, Jose. There's no way I'm doing that. So he's doing his little thing here. And basically, this episode is just going to be short because it is an introductory episode. I want to just introduce you guys to the Let's Play and to the various Sims that we will be focusing on, which in this case, we're focusing on Walter and Georgia. But in between episodes, we will also focus on the other households. So we will play with Justin and his wife, and then we will play with Rhea and her wife, just to continue building up a storyline between the families. So we will be having episodes where we look inside Justin's life, and then we will have episodes where we're looking inside Rhea's life as well. So these are some of the things that I kind of want to focus on. Now, they are not aware that their parents are going through a hard time. And that is obviously because Walter is just like, he spent so much time spent so many years providing for his family. And now there is a slight shame within him where he feels as though he shouldn't have to tell his children that he's going through a hard time. And so this is just something that he feels very deeply about, and he just thinks that they should keep to themselves. Even though Georgia is telling him, honey, the kids are kind of doing well off. I think maybe it would be good for us to just kind of spot a little money from them. Like, we've done so much for them. And he's just like, honey, they've got their lives, they've got their families that they gotta look about. I'm gonna try and figure out something. But has he been figuring out something? No. Georgia ended up getting a job because she feels as though they can use the extra money. And I'm thinking maybe we will have Walter join a club. I'm just gonna have to find a club for Walter to join. It's either we have Walter join a club or he creates his own club. We can call it the Gentleman's Club and just have it full of other elders that he can meet up with, and they can have like game nights, probably play poker, that kind of stuff, because I do want to have a special dynamic with this family. So yeah, he's going around collecting his things. Georgia is at work until around 5 o'clock. I didn't tell you guys Walter's traits and what Walter wants. So Walter wants to be a Renaissance sim, so I will have him finish reading 3 books and that kind of stuff. I am gonna have him go home. Maybe he can read a book from at home. He also needs to get to Logic 3. And then Georgia, she wants to be a ghost historian. She's really into ghosts. She believes in that stuff, and she's really into that. She wants to befriend a ghost, achieve level 2 thanatology skill, and achieve level 2 of the writing skill. So these are some of the things that we will be working on in the coming episodes, and also just kind of building the storyline, because they do have a storyline. They are a passionate couple, and I absolutely adore them to bits and pieces. So I also like that there's this little fishing thing here, so Walter can actually come here and do some fishing. There's actually one more over there, but I'm not gonna bother him too much to go ahead and get that. I think he's gonna come home and he is going to read something today, and probably maybe even just kind of pet Minnie and offer friendship to Minnie. And Minnie is more of Georgia's pet than she is Walter's. They found Minnie on a very, very, very cold, rainy night, and Minnie's been with them for years. So that's just something that we're looking into. I am gonna cancel the reading of the book because I'm noticing that he is hungry. So he is going to release the steam vent, and then he is going to get himself some coconut rice. I think that would be perfect for him. So I'm just gonna have him pet Minnie for a little bit, and then he is going to release the steam vent and have some food to eat for lunch. So he's going to release that. I love that he was careful, because for some reason, every time I have a sim release the vent, they always end up burning their fingers. Anyways, first sim I had make coconut rice, and it came out looking so good. Anyways, he's going to enjoy his coconut rice. Then he's going to use the toilet and probably just take an afternoon nap. And I am going to end off the episode probably once Daisy is back home. I was trying to speed it up. What time does Daisy get off work? Not Daisy. Georgia. Georgia gets off work at 5 o'clock and is currently 4:03. So in an hour, she should be off work. Um, yeah, in an hour she should be off work, and that's pretty good. I think once Georgia is at home, oh, Rhea would like to come over. Yes, baby girl, you can come over. It's like I'm trying to end this episode and it's always something. Okay, mom is having one of her episodes outside. Rhea is approaching the building. She's just walked by her mom like she didn't even see her there. So I'm going to go ahead and just I guess be friendly. And did she not see her family out here? An unknown caller. Oh, she wants to become best friends with her dad. That's crazy. Who's this? I don't know why I can't see the text, but it says, "Hi there. You don't know me, but I saw you from afar and asked a mutual friend for your number. I hope you don't mind. I'm hopelessly attracted to you. I promise I'm chill. Would you like to meet me?" This is creepy. No, she's going to be that sweet, but no thanks. Okay. So I think she's going to go ahead and goose Mr. Man here. And she's also just going to go ahead and hug him lovingly. And of course, Rhea is just looking like, okay, good, damn. Like, mom and dad still got the spunk. I love that for, oh, aw. They are too cute. All right, so she's going to go over here and have a deep conversation with her daughter. And Walter, you are still sleepy, so I think you can go ahead and have a nap. And Georgia needs to use the toilet, so she's going to go ahead and do, you know, all of her little toilet thingies and probably just spend the rest of the night with Rhea here. You know, they're just, oh my goodness, they are too cute. I am loving them so much. Georgia is feeling a romantic connection for Walter and wants to suggest a date. Not right now. I have plans for you guys to go on a date. Today is actually Friday, so I think maybe tomorrow they can go on a date. Is it possible that we can plan the event for like a date night, romantic repair date? Oh, I didn't know that was a thing. Slumber party, spooky party. Can't we have like a romantic date? Okay. Romantic date. Okay, this is perfect. And the date is going to be Walter. We don't need any guests on our date. They're going to be romantic. They're going to have food and drinks. They're going to star or cloud gaze and probably watch the TV. I think they're going to have an at-home date night. It's going to be lovely. They're going to have it at the Westwood residence. And we are going to do that at maybe around 7 p.m. I think like 7 p.m. or maybe even 6 p.m. An early date night. So they're going to stay at home. They're going to have their little date. She's going to make some baked goods and they're just going to have a nice romantic dinner. I think I wasn't talking into the microphone for some reason, so you guys probably didn't hear a bunch of the shit that I said, right? But oh god, that's probably bad. But anyways, yeah, I think I planned their date and I am ready to kind of end off the episode right here because I gotta cook. I'm hungry. But anyways, I want to thank you guys so much for coming by and checking out my channel. Let me know what you guys think in a comment section of the video down below. No, this is a strange place to end off the first episode, but I will see you guys on the next video. Bye, guys.